Howdy everyone, this is Andy with Mouse Out of the House, and today we're going to be working on / planning out some modifications for the 2nd gen Toyota Highlander.
There can be only one!
My wife and I recently purchased a 2010 Highlander, and like everything else I end up owning, I just can't leave well enough alone. So we're going to go over some of the mods that we have planned out. With my previous cars that I had in the past, performance was always the name of the game. But with this car, my taste has matured. It's grown into a far more refined palate, if you will. So what we're gonna do is just throw a big ass grill right there. So let's break these mods into 3 basic categories: interior,
boring,
performance,
Gotta go fast!
and what will likely be the most timely and costly segment of this project, the exterior.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
We will start with the interior. With this project, we really wanted to take a reliable, solid foundation like the 2nd gen Highlander and basically just retro mod it to the point of being comparable with a more modern version of what Toyota or Lexus are offering to the public currently, but for a lot less.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
With the factory interior options being really strong in the comfort and luxury department, as long as you find an example with leather seats. I prefer the black over the tan, but both are really good. The only real weak point here is the entertainment system. The sound quality is really good though. What I really wanted was a more modern touchscreen system that could easily connect to our phone while maintaining stock steering wheel buttons. We found this neat little package on Amazon that comes with a stock looking faceplate. Really, this thing has impressed us so far. It can run some modern apps and connects easily to our phones over Bluetooth, which checks a lot of the boxes that we had. Our second interior mod has just been a little dash carpet which helps prevent cracking. Not that these dashes are known for cracking, but it's just a pet peeve of mine, so I try to do my best to prevent it. So on to performance. Let's take a look at what the newest V6 Highlanders are producing power-wise. Not that any of these vehicles are fast by any means, but they generally don't have a problem merging onto the highway. So comparing the new offerings to what we have on hand, the power difference is not that wide. And let's just completely ignore the Grand Highlander. Outside of nitrous or forced induction, we're not getting the 2GR FE to those power levels naturally aspirated.
Gonna happen! No, not gonna happen! Not gonna happen!
Also, if you are interested in modifying these engines, that engine being the 2GR FE, do yourself a favor, stop posting wherever you are now, and come on over to 2GR FE Performance on Facebook. We are open to any platform that has a 2GR FE in it, and we have a multitude of people that are very well versed on this engine and can bestow the sauce even upon us non-MR2 driving mortals. So, performance parts. Again, we have a short list. On my last 2GR vehicle, I tried a multitude of bolt-on mods, from exhaust stuff to porting stock parts for more air to tunes. Some are worth more than others, and if you want to minimize a less than stock appearance, which is our goal with this project, we are going to stick to parts that stay as close to OEM as possible. Now, from spending time with this engine, I know that the stock exhaust Y-pipe on these is a big restriction. These engines with an uncorked exhaust, including headers, intake, and a tune, can go from about 220-ish wheel horsepower to a little north of 300. Throw in a cam, and some people have hit even more. Now with our build restrictions, we're not going to get anywhere near that. So we're going to stick with a more free-flowing Y-pipe and a K&N drop-in filter, keeping it simple. With these mods, we can expect to see a combined plus or minus 10 horsepower in torque.
I need more power.
So now here we are on exterior. With the first two parts of the project, we kind of just decided to keep it simple.
It's simple, stupid. Great advice. Hurts my feelings every time.
After watching other much larger YouTube channels taking risk on Chinese bumpers and body kits that after 2 decades appear to not require an angle grinder and a pair of retina cooking aftermarket headlights to complete a project.
And then retinas! Seared like tuna steaks!
Which gives me faith, maybe it shouldn't, that maybe it would be worth purchasing a bumper kit through Alibaba or another Chinese outlet to convert our Highlander to one of the newer Lexus style bumpers. But the problem I keep running into is these really dope edits of these things. From what I can tell, these bumpers are supposed to be direct fit. They, to me, look really solid, especially if you went with a factory color scheme, just color matched it without getting crazy flashy on the accent lights. I think this could be a cool look. Now, from what I can see with the vehicles overseas that have done this, they all have side steps. So I found a somewhat inexpensive set that I like the look of. I think if I color match the chrome and leave the rubberized section, this could have a factory-ish look. I would just like to see them actually painted it on. They might be something that gets taken off. So yeah, if you're interested in following this quote-unquote build, please like and subscribe. We do a variety of content on this channel revolving around travel, animation, gaming, cars, and more. Also, if you want to bother people who have vastly more knowledge than you and me combined with your basic mod questions that could easily be searched, please join 2GRFE Performance on Facebook.